There are nearly 175,000 people subscribed to Dividendology on YouTube, and out of all those people, I'd bet there are very few, if any, including myself, that are smarter than Isaac Newton was. I mean, Isaac Newton was one of history's most famous mathematicians and scientists. But with that being said, I'm actually willing to bet that almost all of you are or can be better investors than Isaac Newton was. To explain, let's go back about 300 years. The South Sea Company was a British joint stock company founded in 1711, and it was actually granted a monopoly to trade with South America, which was huge news because at that time there was significant excitement and speculation about the potential wealth from this trade, even though Britain was at war with Spain. And by 1720, speculation in the stock of the South Sea Company reached a fever pitch. And the keyword here is speculation. The company's stock price soared due to the public's enthusiasm, and everyone seemed to think the stock was going to continue to go even higher. And Isaac Newton was actually pretty fortunate. He actually got in before the huge market run-up. We can see right here. This is when Isaac Newton invested. No surprise he was early. He was one of the smartest people in the world after all. And we can see he was able to ride up these quick gains and make a nice profit, and here is where he sold. This was over a 100% gain in just a few months. But here's what happened. South Sea stock continued to soar higher and higher, and all of Isaac Newton's friends were still invested in this company, and they all got very, very rich. And the stock continued to go even higher during this time. So Isaac Newton decided he was going to re-enter the market and continue to build his wealth. So here is where he re-entered the market. And we can see for a short period of time, things were going very well, and then everything collapsed. Not even a year later. We can see right here, Isaac Newton exited the South Sea stock, and he was nearly completely broke. Isaac Newton lost almost all of his investment, which amounted to millions of dollars in today's money. And Newton reportedly said after this fiasco, "I can calculate the motions of heavenly bodies, but not the madness of people." So where did Isaac Newton go wrong? What happened? Well, it all boiled down to one word: speculation. And actually, my favorite investing book of all time, Benjamin Graham's The Intelligent Investor, talks about this in Chapter 1. In fact, Chapter 1 is titled Investment versus Speculation. And in that chapter, Graham explains that investing requires thorough analysis, risk protection, and seeking reasonable returns, while speculation is more like betting on price movements without deep analysis. And that reminds me of a famous Warren Buffett quote: "Stocks are safe for the long run, and they're very unsafe for tomorrow." And unfortunately, Isaac Newton was investing for tomorrow. And this has proven to be very risky. Meanwhile, investing today in hopes of gains in a decade is the way to build wealth. Newton's initial investment in the South Sea Company was much closer to being a true investment. He entered at a reasonable price and took profits based on rational evaluation. However, when he re-entered with a significant amount after seeing others get rich, he transitioned into speculative behavior. So what's the key question we have to ask ourselves? Are we trading or are we investing? Because if you're a trader, then the exact same thing that happened to Newton could also unfortunately happen to you. And with the S&P 500 up over 33% over the past year and the stock market basically at all-time highs, it's very easy to start becoming more of a speculator. And while I would never tell you to sell your investments or try to time the market if you're investing for the long term, we are starting to see more signs of a market top. Things like IPOs, rapidly rising prices, over-optimistic media, and very high trading volumes along with high price to earnings and other valuation ratios. If you're investing for the long term, then stick to your plan. Because I'm a dividend growth investor, my dividend payments are going to continue to grow whether the market is going up or the market is going down. Being a speculator can be a very dangerous game to play, so I advise you be very careful. We're at a point in the market where there's going to be a lot of people make some very costly mistakes. Isaac Newton was not smart enough to time the market, and neither are you. So when you buy a stock, make sure you're paying attention to the underlying fundamentals and not just looking at how the share price is moving. And if you want to follow along on my journey to buy high quality companies that will help me achieve my long-term goal of one day living off dividends, then be sure to subscribe. And like always, if you'd like to be able to download any of my automated spreadsheets, then you can head over to tickerdata.com at the link in the description. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.